And we're back. I was feeling a little low after dying last time, but in honor of the mob that killed me, I'm gonna name this character Blooddrinkur. With an ER, it's taken. So we'll do Blooddrinkur, like drink your blood or whatever, but let's get back at it. It's kind of tough when you lose a character like that. The irony is that just the night before I was doing Old Man, and I said to myself that I would probably have that be my last dungeon. And then the very next day I die in a dungeon. Happens. But I think the real funny part is that it was one mute tank followed by another. And the guy barely spoke, and I made the mistake of not just roaching out. Everybody else was not hardcore. I was hardcore, and for some reason I stayed because I didn't want them to think that I abandoned them, even though they didn't have the stakes that I had, so I learned my lesson. I also learned that Blooddrinkers are immune to concussive shot. They are immune to really sticky glue, which was unfortunate, and a wing clip. So, oh, and frost trap. They're basically just immune to slows, which I had no idea. And I completely wasted my mana trying to slow them down instead of feign deathing. So, we live and learn, and I guess die and learn in this case. Alright, we are almost done getting set up. Why is that up there? Oh, that's right, because we haven't done this. There we go. Pretty much everything is where we want it to be. We do need to put this down here. We're good to go.
What do you need? What do you need?
We are going to be doing hardcore and solo self-found again, but kind of hard to fit that in the name. Plus I just felt like naming myself after the thing that killed me. I wonder how early is too early, or what the right time is to get the summer festival buff. It's a little out of the way, and I mean obviously at level 1 you only get level 1 thorns damage, so maybe like 4, 3 or 4. At that point, you're pretty much done with the zone, so maybe we just go do it. I don't know, that's a long run.
Look, Tom.
Maybe we just don't interact with it this time.
Loktar!
It's going to be gone in, I think, less than a week. About a week at this point.
Loktar! Strength and honor.
What can I do for you?
To victory.
Be safe. How you doing, man?
I don't usually go this way for this quest. I think for the purposes of this playthrough, we might just not interact with the buff. If we want it to be somewhat educational or informative, we should probably not rely on something that's not going to be around. I fully expected myself to get to level 70 within that duration on my previous hunter, but not anymore. It's probably a good tip though, is that if you're hardcore playing with people who aren't hardcore, if it looks like you need to roach out, just roach out. Like, on the regular hardcore servers where everybody has a stake in it, that's probably not the best bet. You don't want to let people just die. But, I mean, we all ran back to the dungeon. I helped them. I tried to help them finish the dungeon, so I didn't just abandon them, but in that moment I was free and clear, and for some reason I turned around. And that was my mistake. There really was nothing I could have done to help the group, that is. I just didn't want to be seen as the guy that roached out. Level 3, let's go. I thought I had a rapid fire macro. Oh well. I'll have to get it off my other character or something. I need to update my slot add-on anyway, so I'm gonna have to like restore the character, import that profile, and then re-delete. I'm actually kind of questioning whether or not I should do solo self-found this time.
Magra. Sug. For the Horde.
What can I help you with? May your blades never dull. How are you?
We have exactly enough to get to the two abilities we need. That's pretty cool.
Brawl Hall. Something you doing? Okie dokie. Not that
Is he
kind
gonna
of
lay
work.
down?
Word,
Nope,
word.
he's going back to work. It's okay.
I can do that. Okay.
We can't click off the bonfire's blessing. That is either active or removed by the opposite faction, so that will play a factor in our speed, but it's not always up. Some zones it's hardly ever up, so it shouldn't be too impactful. Let's see, how much damage has it already done? 80 damage. Not too much. I wonder if this character is going to get a bag before we leave this zone this time. Took us a long time to get a bag on the last character. Last hunter.
What do you want? Okie dokie.
It does seem like we found kind of the perfect time of the morning where there's nobody else out here. And we are just cruising. There was that one guy, but we only like halfway competed on one apple, and otherwise I haven't seen anybody out here. Not competing for mobs yet.
Speak, friend.
More ground. Strength. Strength and honor. For the Horde.
One thing I have done in the past on hardcore playthroughs is get to level 7 before leaving the very starting zone. It's usually as a night elf, but I could do that here, and it just kind of sets you up for doing some of the early quests in the next zone and using that XP to get closer to level 10 before you really get to the hard quests. There's like one cave in the Night Elf zone where you have to fight a bunch of furbolgs, and like I never do that quest before level 10. I died one time on one playthrough, and ever since I just don't mess with it. But I haven't done that the last couple times on TBC hardcore, so we'll see. Might not be a bad idea. It would help if we got a bag, which we usually get in the Night Elf zone. I don't know why we have so much trouble on the Horde side.
Inventory is full.
Gotta find a 2. There you go. We really don't have bag space to keep farming in here right now. Speaking of which,
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
yep.
Throw hole.
Greetings.
We need 2 slots for that. Are we gonna get 2 when we turn on the quest? Maybe?
Drink in honor. Go with honor.
Cool.
Mogra!
Oh, the general goods here doesn't even sell bags.
well.
Where's our hunter? Have so many people died since then? I don't think so. Huh. Wonder why my name isn't showing up. No HCSSF hunter.
Loktar.
What you want? What you want? Hey there, okie dokie. What be on your mind? Hello, man.
One downside of there not being that many people around right now is that we don't get to basically just walk our way to 75 skinning like we did on the last playthrough, but that was so rare. It was never going to happen again anyway.
Zug zug. Throw hard. Loktar, go forth to victory for the Horde.
In case you didn't know, when you actually when you said make this in your home,
May your
whatever
blades
direction your
never
character is
dull.
facing
What do you
will be how your character is facing when you actually use your hearth. So I like to be at the max range and facing out of the inn.
Speak, friend. Blood and thunder. Blood and thunder.
You know, I looked at my skill use and my mana and stuff on my death, but I forgot to look at if I used
Thrall Hall.
my bandage.
May your blades never
I know I
dull.
used a health potion, but I don't think I used a bandage. I don't know if it would have helped, to be perfectly honest. Because we had the mob right on us, and it cancels the moment you take damage.
What do you need? Strength. What do you need? Strength.
But I'm gonna go run and get skinning and leatherworking again. Leatherworking doesn't have that big of an impact in Outland. Like, it's got some useful stuff, but I mean, you only have 10 levels in Outland, and a lot of the really big recipes obviously come from the raid. You can get some like leg armor things which increase stamina, and those are nice. And there are some upgrades along the way, but I just usually take it in you know, vanilla classic or whatever you want to call it, classic era. Imagine being level 70 and not naming your pet. Come on.
Loktar! Dabu, what can I help you with? Cool, with Samsung. Dabu.
I can sell the water really quick.
What can I help you with? Farewell!
What are you looking for? What do you need?
Take my strong hand. Gonna hop over to Undercity really quick and grab the Soul of Iron buff. I don't think there's a place to get it in Orgrimmar, but I can look that up really quick before I do go. Google is saying it is only in Undercity. It does say you can return to a Watcher to remove or reapply the Tarnished debuff, but you cannot regain the Soul of Iron. I knew the last part, but I didn't know that you could reapply the Tarnished debuff. I think it's definitely cope to continue playing a character that's died and call it hardcore, but that would be a good way to say, like, I mean, since I'm recording, I can show that I haven't died outside of that. And part of me, I guess part of me is still coping and feeling like it's not really my fault that I died. The tank walked out into the open near Gezrilla in Zul'Farrak. He didn't see mobs behind him. He pulled 3 Shadow Hunters, which all polymorph. And he pulled mobs before the goblin died. So those mobs ran towards us. And we had another patrol from all the way on the other side of the dungeon. So we just had like 4 packs of crazy mobs on us. And he like was barely communicating and just didn't see him. But I think the fact that I could have gotten away scot-free and I turned around for some reason is totally my fault. I said, I'm gonna roach out, I don't care. And then I immediately turned around. Like, how stupid is that? So, still coping a little bit, still hurts. I got Assault Band in that run. Like, my rings had Stamina, Strength, and Stamina Spirit on it. I didn't even have attack power on my rings until that moment. And that's a huge drop. So, it is what it is. In regards to the solo self-found aspect, I do think I'm going to do it again on this character. However, I don't think it's my recommended way of actually doing hardcore. I think if you want to really have a good go at it, you need to interact with the auction house, especially because the servers are so established. There's a good economy. Things that you loot and would otherwise sell to vendors are worth way more on the auction house. It makes getting all your spells easy. It makes getting mounted exactly 30 easy, or easier, I should say. And it just kind of, it helps everything. You can buy health potions, mana potions. You never have to be out of life-saving consumables or buffs or whatever. If you get really unlucky with a weapon upgrade, you can purchase something like that. It's definitely, I think, better to not be solo self-found, but I've played enough that I think I should be able to do it. And I don't think my deaths have had anything to do with being solo self-found. So I'm going to continue on that path.
What is it?
What brings you here?
Also, in general, I think it's very worth to interact with any holiday event buff if you can. Like, I know on Children's Week you can do a quest that gives you 5 gold, and if you're solo self-found, usually the quest isn't that hard to do if you're like level, I don't know, 12 to 18. That's very worth doing. 5 gold is a huge amount that early on. Like, this summer festival buff, my like really rough napkin math says it's about 19 to 20% faster, because you get 10% bonus XP, and the buff was doing anywhere from like 7 to 10 damage, percent of my damage overall. It just made things feel really fast. So, as a general guide, I think I'm going to abstain. But, very worth. I don't really know what the other holidays do, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I'm sure none of them are as good as the summer festival buff, that's for sure. Those are cool. That is signature WoW shoulder mug right there. I don't think we're gonna make that zip. Yep. Just leaving. Okay. I'm gonna stand up and stretch while we've got a couple minutes to wait for this. Well, that's kind of a cool sword. Nice. This guy raids. This guy, or this person. I don't know. I don't know who they are. This person does work. Oh yeah. I briefly raided Ezret on Night Slayer. And it's pretty fun. My gear was nowhere near this good, but that's pretty cool. I also rated in phase 1, so didn't have access to some of that gear, especially not that weapon. Alright, I've got skinning, I've got leather working, I have my Soul of Iron buff, I have a tentative but can-do attitude, ready to hit Duratar. I never really thought about it until just now, but I wonder if continuing to buy like lower level arrows is a good money saving way to get mounted exactly 30, and also as a way to not rip thread off your pet. I've never really done like A/B testing on just how important ammo is, but I feel like it's a big deal. And there's reasons why there's like checkpoints or whatever as you level up on ammunition, so I don't know. Nice. Level 70 with full world buffs. Booned. It's kind of cool. I have no idea what that character's name was. Alright, let's start with the Kultiris Marines and stuff. Do we have enough? We should have enough for those two spells. Hunter's Mark. Yep, Arcane Shot, cool.
For the Horde.
And let's get a few more arrows. I have no idea how much those cost either.
Speak.
Cool.
Strength.
The tough part is the friction with my decision, if you will, is that this buff, the Fire Thorns buff, would be really useful in bridging the gap between now and when we get our pet. Because we're definitely going to be meleeed by mobs. That's a solid damage increase. We failed again to skin the level 1 rabbit. Three dodges in a row, very nice. I feel like drinking should always be that fast at every level. AoE farming mages would go crazy. So would paladins and healers, but like it's just boring as downtime. Oh boy, we got friends. Oh, that helps a lot. Shot. There we go. Saved by the event buff. I really wish I could click that off. It's funny, I want to use it so much just for the sake of speed, but I also don't want to use it for the sake of consistency across all times of the year in the game. I have no idea what I'm in combat with. That's scary. That's not good either. Let's use a health potion. Might as well.
Loktar, go forth to victory.
I know we get our first bag when we turn in this quest. It's only a 4 slaughter, but that's still a, what is it, a 20% increase to the number of bag slots we have. And we'll definitely have enough when we just sell the regular items to get another bag, so that'll be good. Plenty of room for skins and stuff.
blood and thunder. What can I help you with? Go forth to victory.
We're super close to being able to buy another bag. I think I'm gonna opt for a bag over the next level of bow. Just for now.
For the Horde!
Normally I wouldn't do that. But we struggled so long last time with bags that I'm gonna try it. We're killing stuff quick enough, and as we level, we'll do more damage to things lower level than us.
Sug.
They're not 18 slaughters, but we have every bag slot filled now, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna look up what comes after the Admiral's orders. There's a follow-up, we might go do that. But let's go do these quests out in the water really quick. TBC, the Admiral's orders. Doesn't say it unlocks a quest. Yeah, okay. Wonder if I should grind out to level 8 before going into the water. Yeah, might as well. We haven't even had it that long, and that Bonfire's Blessing has done 10% of our overall, I think 11 almost. It's nice, don't get me wrong. Just unrealistic. This is where training track beasts might actually come in useful, come in handy. There we go, level 8. We'll finish this loop and head back into town, train, and knock out these quests. I don't know if we have 6 silver. At least not six silver worth of items to sell. Alright. That was 2 in a row where we had to craft more than one to get a skill.
Be safe. Thrall Hall.
Perfect
For the
amount.
Horde.
My 2 cents. We should have enough arrows. 371. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. A crit and a proc, we love that. I'll have to remember this boat in the future because there's 3 of the quest items right here. And you only need 3 for the quest. I usually go to that other boat because it has 2, but I mean, 1 stop would be nice. In case we do the Solvent Spirit quest along the shore again or something. Cool, all done with that. Now I think we go down here. The last time I waited until I was level 10, and I used the like temporary tamed pets to help do these quests. Let's see, 625, 700, so 1325, 1950. We definitely need more than that to hit level 9.
Go with honor. Loktar! Blood and thunder. Strength. Zug zug. Abu. What are you looking for? Victory!
We can do these quill bore quests pretty quickly. Then once we do that, we'll go down south. There's the harpy quests, that's true. And then the scorpion one. Ooh. I should watch that one. We basically can try to avoid going south if we really want. I just don't know if that's the play. It's been a while since I know I did this last playthrough, but since I really optimized this route, it's been a while. Nice, there's a chest up in there. This is getting dangerous. Nope, I'm out. If we had the Fire Festival buff, it wouldn't be a problem. I don't think. Eight thorns damage is like rank 2 retribution aura or something. It's insanely good at this level. Oh, let's do this one first. It's gonna pull another scout. Needed some water. Ooh, nice. There's a rare. I don't think they drop greens at this level. He is fast, wow. And he heals, interesting. No! I need to slow him again and get some distance. Needs a health potion. He should be out of mana to heal though. We'll see. Another concussive shot. Yep. Cool. Wow. And he only give a whopping 4 more XP than a normal mob. Wow, that had a lot of stuff in it. Item almost worth a silver. Withered staff, 68. And another light leather, nice. Very nice. These guys take a while to kill. Uh-oh. Level 9, let's go. +7 strength enchanted wrists on a mage. I guess they probably do swing their staff a few times at this level, but that's kind of funny.
Strength and honor. Speak, friend. Go forth to victory. Speak, friend.
Are we gonna get it? We might. Nope. I jinxed it. Oh well. Oops.
May your blades never strength and honor.
Okay.
For the Horde.
I think I'm just gonna go down here and do these quests. It shouldn't be too hard, and that'll definitely get us to level 10. And then we can train our boar up and around here somewhere and knock out all of these quests in this area at the same time. What level is our skinning? Huh. Is it worth it to run up to Ogrimmar right now? We're definitely gonna skin more than 8 things, but I don't think we really need the skill points or whatever that bad. I'm gonna sneeze. How much XP do these give? We could always grind out leatherworking 30. No, that would take way too long. Almost like 220 kills or something. That's that's way too long.
Greetings, man.
Alright, remember, really sticky glue does not work on the Blooddrinkers and Zul'Farrak. If you need to run away from those things, just run away. it's better not to let them get anywhere close to you, because I don't think they can be slowed at all. One of the other thing I could have done is sent my pet to attack the Blooddrinkur, and I don't know why I didn't think of that at all. I think in the moment, well, okay, so I typically leave my pet where it is when I roach out. So that way it can despawn and I can keep the mobs as far away from me as possible. But my pet didn't have threat on everything. And the mob that was hitting me had 93% health, so I don't think I did all 7% of that damage. So just having my pet on it probably would have gotten it off of me. There's just so many things I did wrong. The fact that the pull happened wasn't my fault. And it makes me hesitant about doing dungeons with people. Wow, what was that? But, I mean, part of the game is doing dungeons, right? That's part of the content. Both for me and for you. No, rest in peace, Melik Slasher. Warrior's pants. Those are male, I'm sure. Yep. Looking at this guy's last words, are you multi-boxing? Multi-boxing would be kind of fun on hardcore. Like if you had a computer that could just support, 5 clients at once. I wonder what the dream team would be. I think it would be like Paladin, Tank, Druid, probably Druid heals? I'm not sure. Well, let's just say Paladin, Tank, Druid, Shaman for Wind Fury. Let's see, Consecration doesn't scale with attack powers, but a warrior would be okay. You got rogues, which is good for CC, but if you're multi-boxing yourself, you'd like really have to tab target, or tab through your clients to get to that. And I have a feeling I'd be playing the Paladin. A Hunter might not be bad for just the way the mechanics of attacking as a Hunter work. You can pretty much solo a lot of group quests as a Hunter, so just having a whole group around you would be good. So Druid, Shaman, Paladin, Hunter, Priest for the stamina buff, or Mage. Probably Mage for the damage. Now, I don't know how you'd control all of that. And I know that the third-party keylogging or keystroke, whatever it's called, software is illegal. It's against TOS now. But I'm sure you could finesse some macros or whatever. But yeah, Druid would give you Thorns and Mark of the Wild. Shaman would give you Wind Fury. Paladin has Red Aura and Consecration, and I mean, all the blessings that go with that class. So you'd be able to AoE farm really easily. The Mage would help facilitate that. And then the Hunter would give you single target damage. So I think that's what I would go with. Priest would be good on hardcore because you do get the stamina buff, but it's not necessary, I'll say. It would be like if you wanted to just dump healing into your paladin, obviously that's better than Mage or Hunter. Warlock doesn't provide that much, in my opinion, leveling. Neither does Rogue, really. Warrior is really good damage. It does help with AP. Which would help the Hunter. But I think the combo... I think the int buff would just be nice in general.
Later.
Man, now I really want to do that.
Won't be shy. Good to meet ya.
Who you be? Spirits be with ya, man.
Alright. spikes over here. Oh my gosh. Bonfire's Blessing is our second highest damage done at 15.5%. That's crazy. We might as well have just gotten the other buffs. Speed up this whole process. Oh well. I did not expect it to be that much. That's funny. Doesn't even feel like it's proccing that often. It's just, it does so much damage when it does. In the first proc, or the first mob we fought on this island, it procced and crit, so that's making up a large percentage of it. after this. What is this guy doing? Nice, there's a proc. Okay. That's how you one-shot a mob, apparently. How many? I need one more hexed, 2 more voodoo. Nice. Alright. In this game, tigers cannot swim. So all I gotta do is make it to the water. Look at that. Loser. We are probably going to level just from handing in. We're 1,500, roughly 1,500 away. Oh yeah, cool.
How you doing, man? See ya later. See ya.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, man?
Don't be shy. You come get the voodoo. Spirits be with you, man.
Somebody's lagging out. Maybe that's why Melik Slasher died earlier. That would suck. Honeydew, not a bad name.
What do you need? Loktar, be safe. Strength, Makra. Be safe.
I don't think I'm gonna level up in the
Loktar,
Blood Elf Stone this time.
go forth to victory.
level up any barons. Okay. Almost one-shotted that mob.
What do you need? Strength. Speak, friend. Magra, go forth to victory. May your blades never dull.
Now that we have that, I'm gonna get some meat to feed our pet once we tame it.
What are you looking for?
Let's get 3. It's a little expensive, but let's get 3. Let's come over here and train first aid. Yeah, we have plenty of money.
What do you need? For the Horde.
We're gonna have to run up to Orgrimmar to turn in that quest to get pet training and like feed pet and everything. So I'm going to get my boar. Hopefully around here. I think we might have to run down here, something like that. But then we'll pop into Orgrimmar and Hearthbeck. We'll start picking up the breadcrumbs for RFC. We have not looted a bag yet.
Time is money, friend.
There it is. Oh, it's level 11? That's funny. We're kind of far away from the next level. 625.
How you doing, man?
I don't think we actually get any XP for turning this in, but I'm not sure. So we've got 625, which will put us at about 5. 5.450. Only need about 2,200 XP more after that. It's like 30 mob kills or so. And then whatever this quest is. 975, okay, yeah. Thrall Street is not a bad name for a bank alt. That's pretty good.
Spirits be with you, stranger. How
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
I know if we did one of those 2 quests, we'd level up. There's no edit mode thing to move the timer for quests.
talk to me.
What do you need?
Greetings, man. Be seeing ya.
At some point, I want to do a survival playthrough. It would actually be... It would have been good if I had started a survival playthrough at the start of the Fire Festival, because it almost mandates being a melee hunter.
Talk to me.
think that priest's name was Pulsar, spelled backwards. That's kind of cool. And that one's name is Pistusk. Each inspired in their own way. I did not expect to do this quest without a pet. There are a lot of cars going by. Top Chicken, that's kind of a funny name. I have a feeling that guy's on the same quest we are, which is unfortunate. We haven't gotten one of the quest item yet. Hello? It's another one of those where the percentage says 40, which has to be some like weird default setting or bug in Questy, because a lot of those 40% ones are just straight up not accurate. We're getting nice fast respawns right in front of us. That's cool. That debuff is really ramping up. this quest. I was gonna grind out some mobs, but I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that. We'll just get this over with. Come over here, tame the boar, and then I think hearth. Something like that. What is it? Oh man, it's only 10-ish mob kills. They're all level 9 or above. It doesn't matter. That guy's making smart money moves.
Hello, man.
Almost there. We almost have a pet. We're almost level 11. Ooh, I forgot to train skinning. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to run back into Ogrimmar, and then we'll hearth. Do you say hearth or hearth? I say hearth. But I've heard both.
What you want? Spirits.
There we go. Let's go find our little corrupted model board, whatever it's called. Where is he? That would be kind of sad and kind of funny if somebody killed it. Okay, what the heck? It was it was just here. I should have grinded the XP on mobs out here, I guess. I don't know how I was supposed to know that. I'm totally certain that guy killed it. There he is. Long ass patrol path, I guess. How funny would it be if I died trying to tame this? There we go. Excuse me. Wow, Pet taught me both of those abilities, like, instantly. That's pretty cool. The power just flickered in my house. I think I might have lost internet. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So we'll have to do a little hotspot action. Potentially. That's weird. That's the second time. Yeah. Well, the power didn't flicker yesterday. Technically. Okay, but why can't I see my little hotspot? Okay. Should be... But why can't I connect to the... What? It's not letting me connect to my hotspot now. Like, what the heck? My computer's being weird. Okay, that took forever. I guess we're... Dude, it's gonna make me log in again. Okay.